Last Chance Saloon. From midnight on Friday, new rules in London and other parts of England will ban the mixing of different households inside, all part of the government's localised response to rising infection rates. A move the Prime Minister said avoided the need for another national lockdown.
Some have argued that we should introduce a national lockdown instead of targeted local action, and I disagree. Closing businesses in Cornwall, where transmission is low, will not cut transmission in Manchester. So while I can't rule anything out, if at all possible, I want to avoid another national lockdown with the damaging health, economic and social effects it would have.
In the capital, up to 6 people from mixed households or support bubbles can still meet outside, where there's little infection risk, leading to some creative ways of bringing people together. Winter's coming and Britain's bracing for a season out in the cold. There's growing anger over the social, economic and health costs of curtailing people's freedom. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson is walking a delicate tightrope between those who say his measures are far too restrictive and those who believe the government isn't going far enough in trying to stop this virus in its tracks. A bitter argument also erupted between the British government and leaders in the north of England. The Mayor of Manchester has warned of dire consequences for the local economy if forced to accept the toughest coronavirus restrictions, including a complete ban on social gatherings. The United Kingdom has Europe's highest official death toll, but cases are soaring across Europe with around 100,000 infections a day. The Czech Republic's building the country's first makeshift hospital to cope with Europe's fastest rise in cases. More than 4,000 hospital staff are now infected. In some of the most drastic measures, Paris and other major French cities will be under nightly curfews for 4 weeks, starting on Saturday. Many businesses across Europe were counting on the Christmas season to help bolster sales and protect jobs. Instead, Europe, now responsible for a third of all global cases, is bracing for a winter of deep discontent. Neave, Al Jazeera, London.